Jayco Eagle 293 RKDS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. In many ways, it's the classic two-slide rear kitchen, finally back in production. People just quit building this layout. They either built one slides or three, and they just like stopped building two-slide fifth wheels for a long time like this. What's nice though is since then there have been some progression in the RV industry, and you get to see those neat little touches here, modern touches on just a timeless classic. There's some optional stuff on here. I'll try to point that stuff out as we go, so keep in mind this unit might look a little different from the one we have in stock, maybe equipped a little bit differently, maybe just different color fabric sometimes, but I'll try to point that stuff out. So first thing to talk about in any Jayco is the fact that they have double the warranty of pretty much anybody else in this class. Not a lot of players doing the double length warranty, and still including that first year roadside. This has vacuum laminated walls, and not just side walls, but also the sides of the slide out and the rear walls. Those are all laminated as well, as are these big baggage doors. And what's interesting is this baggage door and the slide out face, those all come straight from this same sidewall. So basically what they do is they effectively they leave this slot, this big baggage door, in the wall when it's in production so that the wall stays square. Most manufacturers don't. Most manufacturers build this wall and go ahead and punch out the baggage door. That means that this could flex. It means it's not necessarily guaranteed square. That just can't happen in a Jayco. And it's little stuff like that that generally is, those are the type of reasons why this has double warranty, because it's just smarter stuff like that. The other neat thing is the fiberglass you're looking at here is the exact same fiberglass you're looking at here. They came from the same run. They have the same exact amount of UV inhibitors in them and whatnot. You ever seen an old camper where the baggage door is that gross yellow and the sidewall is like a nice cream color? That's because they were built separately and they didn't have the same UV inhibitors. That's not the case here. So big basement, very big basement as a matter of fact. Lots of pass-through storage in here. Also, they have a little utility drawer here, which is perfect for like your flashlights and all that stuff. Little outside TV hookups here, by the way. If you want to set something like that up, you do have the ability. When you're shopping around, get inside the fifth wheel. Don't just look at the cabinets, get inside of it. I mean, in the basement, crawl around. You in a Jayco, you see it's fully insulated. That's a layer of double-sided astrofoil. That's like the NASA space stuff, literally used for space capsule reentry. They just use a lot more of it. You also see aluminum framework. If you look, let me see. Yeah, there you go. If you look over here, up in that little slot right there, you see plywood. 5/8 tongue and groove plywood. They don't use particle board. They don't use OSB. They use real wood. They use real wood in these things. And again, that stuff lasts longer. So when you're shopping around, look at areas like that. See if the bathroom and upper deck is insulated. A lot of trailers claim insulation. Maybe they'll throw a skin on the underbelly and say, look, we're insulated. Yeah, but not very well. There's a difference between insulated and well insulated. This carries a 0 to 100 degree tested rating. They test every model at Jayco to make sure it'll maintain a 68 to 72 degree cabin temperature between 0 and 100 degrees ambient outside temperature, and they do it for hours. I also like how they recently redesigned the front of this. You can throw like 4 batteries in here if you wanted to. So if you're dry camping, that's a big deal. Average battery can give you, what is it, like 6+ hours life or something like that. So having several of those in place, like with an inverter, makes a big difference. Fully enclosed docking center here, so that you can keep all of your hoses and cables and stuff tucked away out of the way. And it's also, I like this. You see this sticker right here? First of all, they give you this diagram to show you exactly how to manipulate this whole system. Secondly, it's color-coded. Third, other manufacturers like to stick that sticker right here. This is a textured skin. You know what doesn't stick to that? Stickers. So you know where this sticker is going to be in 2 years? Who knows? In a Jayco, it's going to stay right here. Brand X, can't promise that to you. Other little things I like, they have an easy access panel for their automatic levelers. It's easy to get to. You don't have to open the baggage door or anything. You hop out of the truck, bam, right there, easy. And as I mentioned, this is well insulated. It does carry a 0 to 100 degree tested rating. There is there's some shady business going on in the RV industry regarding R factors right now, and it seems like no matter what R factor one manufacturer claims, the next one says theirs is too higher. You know, it used to be R28 was the big one. Suddenly it's R38, and now I'm seeing 42s. I saw some joker advertising a like an R16 sidewall on a laminated product. That's not possible, by the way. When you laminate, your R factors are dictated strictly by the thickness. So this has an R9 wall because it has a 2-inch sidewall. A 1.5 inch sidewall is going to be R7, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, again, this keeps that 0 to 100 degree rating. Your roof and your floor are your main heat loss points. But if someone claims they have like an R16 sidewall, they're full of it. You'd have to have like a 6-7 inch thick sidewall. It doesn't exist. Something else I like on these, they include a little bumper bracket down here so that you can include like bike racks and things like that. You see there's a ladder here. That's to get up to your fully walkable Jayco Magnum Truss roofing. The roof on this thing rocks. The roof on this Eagle is built like a diesel pusher. It's assembled in one piece on a jig basically, and then it's hoisted into place like a diesel pusher. Most fifth wheels, the roof rafters and everything are stapled in place by hand by a worker on the line. You know, this is better. It's just less possible human error. Also, again, walk up to the side of the slide out, walk up to the rear wall of the fifth wheel you're looking at and pound on it. Make sure it bounces back at you like that. Make sure it's solid. Frameless windows are another thing I like on these Eagles. They look awesome, and they pivot open in a jealousy fashion to use them in the rain. They don't get quite as much airflow in a non-rain situation, but you can use them in the rain, so it's a trade-off. And they do have a longevity factor due to the fact that the seals are hidden under a UV tinted pane. Now this is neat. This I thought was really cool. They included a pretty generously sized mini fridge out here, so it's one less reason you need to go in and out of the camper all the time. Plus you can get this set up. It is all pre-plumbed for a bumper mounted grill kit down there, so you can have a fridge and a grill. Those are the two main components of an outside kitchen. Although this obviously technically does not have an outside kitchen, it does have the main components of an outside kitchen. And the triple entry steps here, as you've noticed, it is wet today, and these things keep your feet from sliding. They do a great job. They bite your shoes basically. It's like a boat dock is what it is basically, so that if people come in off the water and their shoes are wet, they don't slip and slide around. By the way, just came in a wider entry door. The entry door on your Jayco is 2 inches bigger. In their class, this is the second best seller out there, guys. This is a big deal, and they're growing. And they're not the cheaper option, trust me on that. They are just the better option for a lot of reasons. Every fifth wheel is the best for a different reason. Eagles are the best for a lot, and that's why I put this together. Here's one of the things I like. You walk in, boop, one switch. Just easy. One switch for all your lights. Just like your house. Why don't more campers have that? Now, I've had people say, you know, I watch a lot of your videos, and a lot of your trailers have that. You're right. They do. We sharpshoot our products. We pick our stuff that has better features like that. This decor, by the way, this is called Havana. If you're a Yankee with a nasally voice like me, we call it Havana with that nice in there. Now, depending on where you're from, it might be Havana. I don't know. That sounds a lot cooler than Havana for sure, but that doesn't matter. Now, big deal here. They insulate their slide outs. Not only that, they actually have carpet padding in their slides here. So you lift this up and you can see you actually have carpet padding, and below that you have that same double-sided thermal foil we already talked about. When you're shopping around, I encourage you to pick up that carpet on those slide outs and see what kind of insulation your slides have in Brand X. Most of them don't. Most of them don't. So you have maybe an R2 factor around you, which is better than nothing, and it's a windbreak, but you're going to always have to wear a sweater or something like that in your slide out. And in the summertime, it's going to be cooking in this little hot box over here. Theater seat over here, and you see it is a recliner, and that is set at the corner of Boardwalk and Park Place, right across from your entertainment center. And I love the radius work they did here. They gave this thing a nice open flow, and electric space heating fireplace down here. My battery light's blinking at me, so I'm gonna have to pick up the pace. Don't burn up your propane. You already paid for the electricity. This comes with a Furion TV, which is one of the most rugged things on the market for electronics. Same with this Bluetooth DVD player up here. Whisper Quiet AC LED lights, so you don't have to worry about the noise of the air conditioner drowning out everything you're doing. Monstrous storage. The best part about rear kitchens is all the storage, and oh my god, does this have a ton of it. It's called the 23, RKDS. It should be the 23 OMGK, like, oh my god, kitchen, because this has a huge kitchen. Solid surface countertops, part of the Eagle luxury package. They include a trash can place. We have upgraded this to feature the 12 cubic foot 4-door refrigerator freezer in place of the standard 8 cubic foot fridge and freezer. We swapped out a booth for the freestanding table because we do picture this to be a couples coach most of the time, although that does include a pair of fold-away chairs that do match your decor. We are going to hop upstairs real quick. Look at the bedroom. I'm going to try to go till my battery flat out dies on me here. We have a True Queen bed, 6x80 True Queen. It's a Denver pillow top queen there, so it is very comfortable. It does lift up, and your two little hideaway chairs store perfectly under there. Front wall-to-wall wardrobe, pure storage. That big box down there is your outside grill. I left that in there to give you an idea for the scope and scale of that. I'm hiding the big window back here, which I shouldn't do, but I'm showing you the big storage, and you see that we have a huge dresser space over here. And this is a full walk-in bedroom. This is a true walk-in bedroom, and notice I'm walking beside the bed, and I'm not sliding sideways around here. And once again, just like your living room, boop, one switch for all your lights. Bathroom, pretty much the same thing. Although the bathroom has a couple neat features of its own. Oops, light switches on the other side. I'm an idiot. One switch for all your lights. Now we have a little blue LED night light up there. And that is going to give you a way to see in here at night without disturbing people. And we have a backlit morning mirror. So if you're like me and you're a zombie in the morning, you're not going to be blinded by this thing. We have a reinforced, literally jump-in shower. And I mean, they reinforced the floor of that thing. And it has a seat, so if you got to shave your legs or something, you can do that. Big linen space over here for all your beach towels and good stuff like that. Extra sweaters, maybe. I don't know. Pots and pans, I don't care what you put in here. And you don't have to duck in that shower. Again, this is a full walk-in upstairs here. And a big sink I can actually wash my hands in. I got room in here where I can put on a pair of pants without bashing my head against the wall. That's all the primary points that I see in this one. I could go into a lot more detail and spend a lot of time in here, but I apologize on the camera battery thing. They've been coming in so fast, I rotate batteries and it's not enough. Ceiling fan is part of the, I think, luxury package. Keep some airflow moving in here. Do the wedding ring test when you're shopping, guys. That's real wood. That's not MDF foam. Nothing wrong with the foam. It's lighter. It's cheaper. That is longer lasting. It is nicer, however. Oh, this is neat. Again, I'm just going until the camera battery dies, so this might just get cut off. Little light here for your pantry. And all of this shelving in here is adjustable. Make this pantry whatever size you want. No problem. And notice, too, that they thought about this. They made it so the pantry door can fully open when the slide is there. A lot of these things, that pantry door will hit the slide-out fascia, and you don't have that problem in an Eagle. Residential style pull-out like sprayer here. And once again, listen, real, not like painted plastic or anything like that, or nickel-looking plastic. Look at this classic touch. Holy crap! Holy crap, a Lazy Susan. Holy cow, I haven't seen one of those since, I don't know, mid-90s? That is awesome. Pardon me, the little things get me excited, obviously. And again, not flat panel cabinetry, real cabinetry, real stuff. And they shelve it so you get double the storage space in there. They have 2 AC ducts. They have a double AC run to give you superior airflow. And actually, that Whisper Quiet system, it gets superior airflow to a non-Whisper Quiet ducted system like that, with a couple of tweaks they made to their ducting system this last year. It doesn't get colder. It gets down to temp faster. That's a hide-a-bed sofa, by the way. That'll pull out into a trifold memory foam sofa. So I forgot to mention that. You have the perfect guest bed right there. That is the thing to me that separates this $293 from a common 27-foot rear kitchen. Now we have a guest bed